man. We were just as we come on, this from our friend and frequent guest Tony Moore. We love Tony. Shout out to Tony.
We love Tony Moore.
We do. So we were laughing. He's like, I know you're tired, Melissa. It's your coffee and conversation with Melissa. Until I said hello. He was driving.
Oh, hello, Tony.
Hello, Tony. Yeah, he was driving off somewhere. His short film, Kevin, is doing very well. It's getting played in festivals and it's getting attention. And he wrote and produced and co-directed it, and it's good. It's really good. So I'm happy. I'm happy for him.
Excellent. We love to see our friends succeed, don't we?
Yes, no, actually I do. And that's something that's really funny because I have people who are so jealous of other people or get really depressed from other people. And I'm like, no, it's like actually when they do well, as one of my friends would say, we all win and we all win. And I do, and I love it. And yeah, there are times I was feeling a little down last night, actually about this a little bit last night. Because I was like, oh, hey, more followers. Why can't I get more followers? I'm taking more followers. And that's just an eternal problem in my world of entertainment.
It's funny. You want more, I want less.
You want less. You want less, I want more.
I like small groups.
Yes. It might be, I can't do small groups in my business. I can't.
No, I totally.
It's totally the opposite.
One of your co-hosts is like, nah.
Yeah. And what's so funny,
you're like, more followers.
But for me, it's more like I'm actually being disillusioned on social media. And I quit Twitter.
What?
I know.
Holy shit.
Yeah, see, this is real time. This is what friends do. We start talking. And it's like, you don't know what happened to me. You have no idea what happened to me. You haven't talked.
Well, okay. So for our viewers, 2 weeks ago, I was very sick.
Yeah.
So I had to cancel our podcast.
Your voice right now. So, oh my God.
I know. So great. God. And James was busy working last week. So we had to cancel the podcast.
Yes.
So first time we haven't seen each other in weeks.
No, we haven't. Yeah, weeks. I would say 3 weeks at least.
And I so miss your beautiful face. I'm so happy that we're together this morning.
Your voice just makes me laugh. I always miss you too. Your voice is killing me right now. It is. No dog. No dog this time. Let's go times where there was a dog with us.
No, Kima's crated this morning. She's slumbering.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so we weren't together. So there's some things Melissa doesn't know what happened to me.
Okay, so should I strap in or am I okay?
Strap in, girl. Strap in. But no, so the last time we talked, I started this kind of whole new life for my business, offering these classes, events. It's going very well, blah, blah, blah. Well, cut to 2 weeks ago, I was a hashtag on Twitter.
No kidding.
I've always wondered what that would feel like. I mean, I have been the talk of certain Twitters. Because they always have like soap Twitter and Star Wars Twitter and like things. So there's been times when I've been talking of a few Twitters here and there, but I was never. It's like being a SIG alert in Los Angeles. I remember one of my friends was like, I was a SIG alert once. I'm like, that's why I've never been a SIG alert before. It's kind of crazy. But you know what that is, folks? It's an LA thing. First I need my lotion. Where's my lotion? My elbows feel ashy. There you go. I have my Bath and Body Works warm vanilla sugar.
Oh, yummy.
That sounds yummy, doesn't it? I want warm vanilla sugar on my toast. That's I just love cinnamon toast.
Oh my God, cinnamon toast. Well, it was funny because I love cinnamon, but it's an acquired taste.
Yes, it is.
But on my cinnamon toast, you could see the only brown was the toast because it had so much sugar.
I know, I love it. I do. I love cinnamon toast. All right. Anywho, so but I was an actual Twitter conversation.
So what happened?
What happened was no, so I have these events. So I was told I do fan meetup events also. And so I was because of the toxicity of online, we started these private Zooms where everybody's you'd have to pay to be mean. And no one's gonna do that. They don't want to pay to be mean. They want to be mean for free. So it kind of weeds out all the trolls and naysayers. So my meetings have been a lot of fun. It's with people who are all liking the same thing. And we're sharing stories. I give away prizes. It's fun. I do my usual stuff. It's fun.
Okay.
So I said, so I don't know how much you know about television in terms of fans. They start doing this thing where they take two characters' names and smush them together.
Okay.
It started out with Brangelina. That's how it started out years ago. It was like Brangelina or Benifer. It was like that's how it started with all that.
Okay.
Now they do it with all these couples. So there's an online fandom for a couple. Their names are, everybody's listening to this or watching this. So if you watch the show, you know it's from General Hospital. And the couple's names on the show are Valentine and Anna.
Okay.
So their smush name is Vanna, not Vanna White. Because we're like, you're doing an event with Vanna White? I'm like, I'm not doing Vanna White. No offense to Vanna, because she be touching them letters. Ding, 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 ding.
She's awesome.
And makes lots of money. She makes lots of money doing it. She doesn't turn them letters no more. I watched one recently. I was like, I watched it a long time. I was like, just like ding, 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 ding. And
yeah, I know.
There you go, girl. I want that job.
In gorgeous gowns, though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
She looks great. She looks great.
That's the fun part. She gets to wear all those beautiful clothes.
She looks great. So shout out to Vanna White. We love you. Okay. Anyway, so Vanna. So that's the fandom.
Okay.
For example, I'm doing a fan meetup for these two groups. It's Tessa and Mariah.
Okay.
Their switch name is Taraya. So you get what I'm saying? That's how they do it.
Yes.
So one joke is I have a crush on this one actor, and we're friends. And he knows this is a big thing. So the fans, my name is James, if you didn't know already. My name is James. His name is Donnell. So our hashtag name is Jonelle. So you and I, James and Melissa, or Melissa and James, we could be Julissa. We could be Mames. We could be. I'm telling you, you should get the idea. That's kind of what they do. So
okay. Ours is a little harder, right?
Yeah, but it can still happen. They make them on everybody. What's the thing about it? I mean, Mames is kind of funny. Jalissa is kind of. I like Jalissa. I guess it's like
Jalissa.
Like a name. Jalissa.
Sounds like a Slurpee.
It's like
Sounds like a drink.
Yeah, it's like why not? We are a treat. So anyway, so you get the idea. So I get the.
I got it. I'm on your page now.
Yes. So this Vanna coupling, the fandom's really big on Twitter.
Okay.
And so my sources were telling me, I don't want my sources on here, but they were telling me that they wouldn't mind doing a fan meetup. So I did a flyer, like I do all the others. This is a Vanna fan meetup in big bold letters, fan appreciation event in big bold letters. Okay. And I did all the other stuff, prizes, put it out there with a picture on it. Now, I gave credit to the people who had the picture go, so you always do that too. So I put it out there, and some folks were like, "Are they going to be there?" So I said, "I can see might be some confusion. Maybe. I mean, most folks got it, but there's always a few who are just like, man, they want them there so bad. They see what they see. Some people skim. So I wrote because what I was going to do because I know the actors, I was going to ask them if they could stop by because I can't pay them money to pay them. And I was keeping it very low cost. We're talking $15 per person. Yeah. They're low cost for the fan meetup. But I said I was going to ask them, maybe you can stop by or send a video, surprise the fans. But I wrote, Vanna actors not guaranteed to be there.
Okay.
I said fan meetup. Again, so all these spots. So then I put it out there. I actually got a couple of signups. Perfect. Got no big deal. She calls herself a competitor. I don't think it's no competitors. We're all in this together, but she.
Oh gosh. Okay.
She herself as a competitor. There's a group that does fan events. Also, there's a bunch of them do fan events, and I actually hosted one the other day for special celebrity events. I'm not going to name her. I don't want to give her any publicity because she can kiss my grits. She works for one that's been around for a while. And so apparently she's having events with the actors. So the actual actors of Vanna are going to be on her event, but in person in New Jersey.
Okay.
And one reason why I started these events is because people all over the country can't get together, obviously can't fly, and there's always whatever goes on. In-person events, that's something totally different. Unless you get to New Jersey, you're not gonna see them.
Right.
And whatever. But I said, but my thing was, I have an event that's for fans,
Yeah.
and she has an event that's gonna have them there for fans in person. Two separate months. Like mine is in December, hers is in November. Like it's totally so. Someone I get asked her, "Is this your event?" It was mine. That happens. It happened to another thing I did. And there was nobody just go, "Oh no, it's not my event. It's somebody else's." Well, she decided to post my flyer and say, "This is not my event." And I talked to the actors, and she tagged the actors and said they are not coming to his event.
Wow.
Okay, I was pissed. I was like, okay, fine, we'll leave it. So we'll say if for legitimate sake she's distinguishing, we have to do some events. So it's okay. So I just nicely wrote after that. I recopied it or whatever, and I said she is correct. This is a fan event. It's a fan meetup for this couple. Then so she could have left it at that.
Well, yeah, because you were agreeing with her.
Yeah, it was like, yeah, this is a fan event. She writes, and this is all for everybody to see. I don't know why anybody would pay money to just meet up when they can just come here on Twitter. So now she just shat on my event.
Wow.
And I said, so I was like, oh my gosh, she went there. I just went there. And I'm like, she didn't even have to do that. Like, it's not even anything. Like, so she went. So I took the high road.
Oh, good. Said, of course you did.
I said, I'm not going to say anything because that was just so rude. Well, then I left. I just kind of I left it alone. Like, whatever. Do what you got to feel how you want to feel. An hour later, I'm getting phone calls on my phone.
Oh my goodness.
James, I'm so sorry. Sorry about what? Well, what she did to you. I'm like, oh, I'm like, yeah, whatever. People get jealous or whatever. It's no big deal. James, are you online? I'm like, not really. I've been busy doing other stuff. You need to go on Twitter right now. And about 4 people told me I was the subject of Twitter. He's shisty. He's trying to all hurt people. He's trying to fraud people. He's not being transparent. Then all her folks are attacking me.
Wow.
But then all my folks, the Lotties, started attacking them.
Good.
It was weird. I'm like James and actors were coming on my defense. I've known James for 10 years. He says they're not going to be there. It's like, he's a fan. He said it's a fan meetup 5 times. It's not. And people start it was all out war. And I was like, but I felt really weird because people were saying these nasty things about me. Then I started noticing people that I follow that are my colleagues that follow me were saying the rudest things about me.
Oh my goodness, that's hurtful.
That's what got me the most. It's like the fans fighting each other, whatever. Home bitch, whatever. I'm like,
right. But that's hurtful.
That was people I thought were my friends were saying the rudest, meaning things about me. And I'm like, wow, I'm surrounded by this. I had no idea. And it got bigger, and it got larger, and it got bigger, and it got larger, and it got bigger, and it got larger. And so I canceled the event later in the day. I said, I wrote a statement saying, I'm not going to fight over $15 over an event that is clearly states the fan meetup. I did nothing shady. I wasn't trying to fraud anyone. But it's not that serious. It's a $15 event. Have fun. That's all I wrote. They might start attacking that, whatever. So, but then here's how stupid the world is.
Okay.
The next day, it was announced I'm actually hosting a celebrity event, and they released the flyer with my picture on it.
Okay.
So at this point, I'm like, oh, fuck Twitter. I'm not going to. My friend's like, oh my God, James. Now people are saying, who is somebody? I thought it was just some random, all her people. I thought it was just some random guy trying to scam people. So all of a sudden, the next day, I'm getting followers, and people are like, oh my God, James Lott Jr. It was the weirdest 2 days of my life.
Your business is crazy. Crazy. But I I'm glad that it came around like that because first of all, obviously, you're a good person.
Mhm.
I know that. I've known it for over 20 years.
Yes.
And the Twitterverse, it's not meant to bring people together and support one another. It's just, a bunch of haters spewing their hate.
Yes.
But how wonderful though, because I'll give those people credit, James, for coming back around and going, oh, my bad. Like I thought something that was not correct.
Yeah.
And apparently he is legit. I don't know if they apologized or not, but at least they were willing to come back on and go like, oops, my bad.
Yeah.
Because that does say something for the folks who came back around because they could have just left it.
Yeah.
And so good for you because that's what happens for good people.
Yeah.
There is, common decency and people who try and do a good thing like you and bring people together for Christ's sake get bashed on Twitter.
I know.
So you're lucky I'm not on Twitter because I would have ranted for days.
Well, people, the folks that came through, they're my homies. They came through. It was cool seeing actors who said, "I know James is not. He's like the nicest." My Lotties came through, so it was kind of nice to see it, but it was just still weird. But also, let's to tie us all together. Even though we've worked things out, this particular organization that we both are a part of.
Okay.
It was twice I defend my honor.
Yeah. You were put in that. I get that.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what? Now that you've done it successfully, probably won't ever have to do it again.
It's just, I know, but it's just funny that I was telling a friend of ours, David, this the other day. I said, it's just really twice in like 2 months I've had to defend myself and my integrity. It's different than defending your work or like that. Someone can say your work is shit.
Yes,
you're
right.
That's different. I literally had to defend and we'll talk off
camera. Your character. You had to defend your character, and that's you're right. That's and it's exhausting because it takes a toll.
Yes. So that's why I said I'm leaving Twitter. I just post things on it. I don't look on it. I just get the phone notification on my phone. I'm also, folks, I'm on Twitter, but not really on Twitter.
Right.
I'm just posting my stuff. People are saying stuff I have no idea, but apparently I've gained a whole bunch of followers. So it's kind of funny how ironic. But I also noticed that I've gained more followers on YouTube. So the places I am on, they're telling me, I just found you. Blah, blah, like, you just found me. Okay, I'll take it. I'll totally take it. I'll totally take it. But it's a very interesting lesson in if you are a good person and don't do anything shady, there's nothing to defend, really. There's nothing really to defend because my track record will speak for itself. And that's what people were saying. No, look at James. He's always out there doing. So that's kind of a good thing. Like say, if you don't lie, there's nothing you have to worry about remembering stories. Like I don't remember anything. It's and I've had to defend myself many times, but it's just funny. The last couple of months, I've had to really defend myself, and literally my being of who I am. And that's I never thought I'd do that in my 50s. I'm like, I have to deal with that right now. I'm like, that's kind of crazy. I'm just tooting along. And this comes up and it's like, but I can say, I can sit on my laurels, rest on my laurels and go, this is what I've been. I'm me this whole time. I have nothing to hide. That's the best way to go, folks. I have nothing to hide. I have nothing to hide. Everything's transparent. I have nothing to hide. So and mistakes can happen. Sure.
Of course.
We're human. But in terms of hiding anything, if I was trying to do anything shady, it would come out. I'm like, nope, I have nothing. No shady intentions. Nothing to come out. So so that's that's why I went through the last couple of weeks. It was like that was very interesting to go through.
You're in a tough business, James.
Woo! You can say that again and again and again. But I love this business. At the same time, I love it. It's like it's exhilarating. There are things at every turn.
Sure.
Stuff, and it's a very, it's a lot of hard work, and I'm finding how to streamline things. And a little side note, girl.
Yes.
So here's the counter of that. Being in the business, so I love Perlier. They have some great products. They have great hair products, promotions, everything. And I seriously, the last couple of years, whenever I get their products, they're on HSN, QVZ, whatever. Whenever I get their products, I always show my on my stories and Instagram. Like, I get this latest one, Caribbean Vanilla. I love it so much, blah, blah. And I always tag Perlier. They follow me. They have like 200,000 followers. They follow me. They don't follow everybody. And so over the time, we've always kind of, I'm James, I'm glad you like that scent. Thank you so much. I just love your stuff. Well, James Lott Jr. a week ago did a story on a couple of whatever products. And I said in the video, still waiting for my goodie bag. Just joking. We've never talked about it, never said anything. I was like, my goodie bag. The next day, he sent me a message. We love your videos, James, as always. What's your address?
No way.
Girlfriend. So I'm like, really? I was like, I was just joking. He goes, no, we love your videos. We love what you do. We know you're in the public eye. This is where this other side of this business. I don't make it say it's all bad. So this is the other side of it. So I see them in the public eye at my own shows. We're gonna say like, so girl, a day later, I get the listing of what they're sending me. They include the prices on it.
Oh no.
It's $300 worth of stuff they're sending me.
Wow.
Of all their new line.
Well, you know what you need to do? You need to go through that basket and tell the fans how amazing those products are.
Oh no! So what James is gonna do? He's gonna do an unboxing video. He's like, I got a plan. We're doing an unboxing video. Tag them in it, and then as I use the product, do a little video.
Yeah,
I'm not done, girl. I'm not done. I'm like, this is exactly.
Oh, of course not.
It's like I said, no. I'm gonna thank them profusely to the end of time, because this could turn into something maybe ongoing. Because I have that with Miss Jessie's hair care products. When she gets new products, she sends it to me.
Yeah.
And I talk about it on my shows and go, look at my new, well, today my hair's a little wild, but I usually have my curls in. And it's from her. But I use all kind of, like I have Tweak by Nature is another one I like. It's just cherry on top. It's got this shit.
You're making love to the bottle, James.
It smells so good. It smells so good. And so I tagged them in it. Yeah. By Nature. So I literally use these products. I mean, you and I have hair. We use hair products. I mean, I use hair products.
We do use hair products. I love scent too.
Well, here's another one. Here's another one, girl. Tracy Ellis Ross.
Okay.
Put out a new line called Pattern for curly, wavy hair. And so I got one of the little packages that came in. So I got the like to go box because I didn't want to get the big ones. So this is part of her thing. So I tried it. I didn't like the smell.
Oh no!
I like the way it feels and everything. You don't have it. I got Caesar. Okay. I got to send Caesar the Zoom.
But now wait, before we sign off, because I can feel we're coming to the end of our show.
Yes.
We're doing Halloween.
Yes.
And you're dressing up.
I'm dressing up.
Is there any hint that you can share with me and our viewers about what we can expect? Because I'm kind of excited.
Here's the back of it. That's it.
It looked like a superhero mask.
If that's your hint, you said you want a hint. That's your hint.
I did.
That's it. You can't ask questions. That is your hint.
Okay.
No, it's like my daughter. No, that's your hint. That's the hint. I gave you. Okay, I'll do one more time real fast.
Because it was very fast. That was too fast.
It's a hint. A hint is a hint. It's not a. Okay, let's see something. Do I have anything else part of the costume? That's it. That's all you get. It's a hint.
That's all we get. Okay.
Yeah, because
I have no idea. Although it does look like a little superhero mask going on. So I'm really excited for next week. I can't wait to see you in costume. It's going to be fun.
Well, funny is the day before, folks are paying to see me as my mother. So I'll be shaving off this goatee.
That's right.
I picked out. So if you follow me folks, you follow me on patreon.com, James Lott Jr., I've been giving you sneak peeks of every step. So I showed the wig.
Yeah.
I showed the nails. I showed the blouses and the bra.
Oh, the bra.
Oh my God. My mother and I were almost peeing our pants as I was trying on her stuff at her house. She's like, oh my God, you look like me already without the hair. Because we're twins. I post pictures of your mother again together. We're twins. So it's just kind of funny. Once I shave this off and put the wig on with the hair, it's gonna be crazy.
Oh, that's going to be fun.
It's gonna be crazy. So
I will not be in costume, but I will be in spirit.
yes. That's like, some friends don't go in costumes like because their jobs sometimes or whatever. They just don't do it. But I'm that friend who's always in costume. So,
But
so I guess it's fun.
I will be adorning something special
Yes.
for our show.
So I guess so we'll sign off now because I have to send the Zoom link to our person for our next episode.
Okay, and I need to freshen up my coffee.
Yes. So I am James.
And I'm Melissa.
This is Coffee and Conversation with James and Melissa. I'm sorry we haven't been on for a couple of weeks, but we're now back. We get back on
Sorry.
track. It happens. Get back on track. So we're back now because you guys have been starting. Our show is starting to get traction. So I know. So thank you for the folks who are listening and watching to our show. We totally appreciate it. Just check out our old episodes until we come back on. Just try out the episodes. Listen to them.
There's some good ones in there.
There's some really good ones in there, and we are working towards our 50th. So we're gonna work on that one too. We have some great guests already lined up for. We just got to find a new date because it's to me because I got to roll on something. I'll tell that story at some point too. When James said you got a lot of stuff going on, and again, she is the remnants of not feeling well with her throat, so she's getting there. But follow us on all social media platforms. Follow us on all audio platforms. Follow us on YouTube, JLJ Media, and we'll see you next time.